Guess who's back? Back again. Hillary Clinton will reportedly jump back into the spotlight to speak at the New York Democratic Convention, stirring all types of rumors about a potential 2024 run. Let's bring in RNC Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel. Good morning, Ronna. What do you make of this? Do you think Hillary Clinton is going to run for president again?
I mean, how desperate are the Democrats if Hillary Clinton's the best you can do? Let's recycle the worst candidate we've ever had in our party's history because Joe Biden is actually turning out to be such a bad president that we got to go back to Hillary. Their bench is so weak that they're going back to Hillary Clinton. I think she's probably looking at it because Biden's in a lot of trouble. A Fox News poll said 60% of Americans said they wouldn't vote for Biden again. So the Democrats are desperate and they're looking to Hillary, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. We have that poll right there. 36%, only 36% say they would reelect Biden. 60% said that they would vote for somebody else. So that does leave the door open for somebody, although President Biden says that he's going to run for president again, and Vice President Kamala Harris is going to be his running mate.
Yeah, that's great. Go for it. We hope they run again. That's going to make sure that we elect a Republican in 2024. Look what they've done to this country. Our country is struggling. Americans are worse off than they were just a year ago with inflation, with rising gas prices, with an open border, with a drug crisis, with what we're seeing with Russia. I mean, on every single level, Biden's been a failure, and the American people absolutely are looking for a change in leadership. We're going to see it in the midterms with Republicans taking back the House and the Senate, and then we'll take back the White House in 2024.
Well, there is a big situation unfolding in your home state of Michigan because there is the trucker convoy. And on one hand, these truckers are fighting for their freedom, their medical freedom. They don't want to get vaccinated. They're sick of the mandates. On the other hand, they're blocking a bridge, and some Ford and GM plants have had to shut down as a result. What do you make of this situation that's unfolding?
Yeah, this is right across the river from me, and I live in the Detroit area, the Ambassador Bridge. Listen, I think Americans need to recognize this would have been us if Joe Biden had his way. If the vaccine mandate had gone through and the Supreme Court had approved it, this is where we'd be. The Biden administration said they weren't done with the Supreme Court blocking their vaccine mandate. They're still going for this, which means we could be in the same position if the Biden administration gets their way. People should not have to choose between their job and their medical freedom. These truckers were frontline workers. They have kept us going through the pandemic. They have kept working day and night, and they should not be demonized like we're seeing in Canada. And we certainly don't want to see this happen in our country. But if the Biden administration had their way, this is exactly what we're going to see.
And, you know, one solution to this problem would be for possibly President Biden to put some pressure on Justin Trudeau to meet with these truckers and come to some form of agreement. But it doesn't look like that's going to be happening anytime soon, huh?
Well, I think so. And I think it's really sad that Trudeau won't meet with the truckers. But I think it's really rich for Joe Biden to be calling on Trudeau to change things when Biden would have the exact same policy here. Yeah. So we need to treat our truckers well. They work so hard. And to see them being demonized in Canada or in the U.S. is just unacceptable. But this is where the Democrats are. They're doing this to all these frontline workers as they're trying to enforce these mandates and split our country. And they're walking away from freedom and agency and medical freedom.
And you're right about the vaccine mandate that could have hit businesses here with over 100 people. And that's why the Supreme Court is so important. Ronna, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.